Assalamualaikum fellow programmers. Welcome to Mastering C Programming, the ultimate online course that will take you on a journey to become a C programming pro. So let's dive into the world of C programming. So let's get started. But before getting started, we have to discuss our course outline for this course. So this is the course outline of this course. I will give this course outline in description, so you can see course outline in detail in description, because we don't have enough time to review the whole course outline in this video, because we are going to make this video point to point. So these are the topics that we are going to cover in today's lesson: introduction to C programming, setting up the development environment, understanding the basic of a C program, writing and running your first C program, hello world C program, and then we recap the whole thing that we are going to cover in our lecture. So let's start with introduction to C programming. So introduction to C programming. C programming is incredibly powerful, and it is a very old language. Like it has present in market over a decade, and it's been working in market over a decade. So here's the question comes in my mind: why learn C programming, or why I have to start my C programming journey with C? So well, C programming is the programming that gives you a solid foundation, and many other programmings are influenced by the C programming. For example, C++, Java, Python, these are some languages that are influenced by C programming. So if you have a solid foundation in C programming, then you can learn these languages also, and your way become easier to learn this programming, because you have the solid foundation in C programming. Even I started my programming journey from C, so I am talking on the basis of my past experience. C programming is the best to start your programming journey. So this is the importance of C programming. Now we are moving towards setting up our development environment. To setting up our development environment means we have to download some compiler or code editor where we are going to write our C programming code and learn C programming. So I recommend you Dev C++. What is Dev C++? Dev C++. Okay. Then download it from there. Dev C++. It has two versions. One is blue one, another one is red one. You can download any one of them. I recommend the red one because I used red one. So you have to download and install the compiler. Setting up the development environment, I already installed the compiler, so I'm going to open it. Now we are moving towards our next topic: understanding the basic structure of a C programming. So what is the basic structure of a C programming? You have to write include stdio.h. Train and this and this. Yeah, this is the basic structure of C programming. So what is this? This is a library of C programming. Library means it has a built-in functions for C programming. It gives you can get the initial concept of library. That library is basically something that it is a C library, so it gives a signal to the compiler that the code that is written is the C code. And stdio basically means standard input output library, and this is int main. Int main is basically the entry point of C program. That any code that has to be executed must return here in these braces. We must have to return in these braces in int main, or have some link with the code of int main. Okay, so this and return 0. What is return 0? Return 0, we write return 0 in the last line of int main. Return 0, it gives the signal to the compiler that the program is ended and the compiler reached to the end and last line. So, and we put semicolon at the end of every line of our code. We have to put the semicolon, because semicolon gives the signal to the compiler that the line has ended. and because our compiler ran the program, execute our program line by line. So when it reached to semicolon gives the signal to the compiler that the line is ended. Then it moves toward the next line, and the next code is executed. Next line code is executed. So this is the basic structure of C programming. Now we are going to the most exciting part of C programming, that is writing and running your first Hello World program. In the programming world, it is a tradition to write first the program of Hello World. So we are going to follow that tradition. So we have print app. Hello World. Yeah. So now understand what we are writing here, what we written here. Yeah. Basically, printf is a function that we use to print anything. We write if we want to print anything on our output screen. So we have to write printf, open these braces, and whatever we written in these quotation marks is going to print on console screen, output screen. So we want to print hello world on the output screen. So we are going to compile and run our program by pressing F11. So first of all, we have to save this program, hello world, for example. So now our program compiled and run. Then we got our output hello world. This is our console screen or output screen. So we got the output hello world. So this is our first lesson in which you learn about the importance and an introduction of C programming. Then you set up your basic development environment. You learn about the basic structure of C. What is the basic structure of C? And you wrote and ran your first C program of Hello World program. So we will see you in next video. In next video, we are going to cover data types and variables in C programming. So happy coding. I will see you soon.